Welcome back, guys, to the Bulletproof Radio. Today we have an amazing episode planned out for you guys. Today is the season finale of the Bulletproof Mentality. Tuesday we were talking about how to execute and accomplish your goals, and who better to bring in than Mr. Onyeka Okongwu. Oh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, boy. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, man. How's everything been? How have you been?
I've been good, man. I've been laying low with this coronavirus, quarantining myself like everybody else is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Nico, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. All right. So Onyeka, we've known each other what? 3 years? 4 years?
3
no,
4
3.
years. 3 years. I'll say about 3
Yeah, we
years.
played on the same team. Yeah, it was fun, huh? Man, I met you when you were like what, 6'5"? Yeah, I met you when you were like 6'5".
I've known you for a minute, to be honest.
Yeah, I like today. You literally walked in, my first time seeing you for months, and I'm like, damn. I was like, that's a big ass fool.
How tall are you right now?
I'm probably about 6'9", 6'10".
Damn.
That's huge,
That's
man.
huge.
That's huge. Yeah, and then we won the state championship together, right? You have 3. I have 1. Thanks. to Mr. Onyeka.
We did win my senior year.
You have 3, huh? That's awesome. A lot of people can't even say they even got to a state championship, let alone made the playoffs. So that's a big accomplishment for you. So today I wanted to just kind of start off for the viewers to understand, what exactly do you do?
Well, I'm a humble young man. I'm a God-first religious person, but I went to USC and I played basketball at USC, but I just announced a month or two ago that I'm declaring for the NBA draft.
So you're a basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a basketball
Yeah,
player.
a really good one.
A really good
Yeah.
one at that, yeah. You're a basketball player that's really good, and you said you just declared to the draft, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's big.
That's
Not a lot of people
Yeah,
in our
not a
city,
lot-
at least.
yeah.
You're probably the only one. Oh, no, actually, we have a good city. You were
Yeah.
part of that 2015-16 Chino Hills team, huh?
Yeah.
The one that went 35-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best high school team to ever come out of, like, anywhere. Probably in the nation.
Yeah, so I have a little question. Just why don't you tell us about your childhood? Since, you already talked about how you declared for the draft. I just want to, like, backtrack
Your
a
beginnings.
little. Yeah.
Beginnings. I was born in L.A. I lived in Hawthorne until I was about 7 years old. My parents made enough money. We moved out here to the suburbs in Chino. I've been living here ever since. Went to Rose. I went to my local junior high, elementary schools, high schools. I'm just a low-key type of person. Back when I was a child, I didn't really do much but play basketball. And I played tennis when I was younger, too.
Tennis?
Yeah.
I never knew that about you.
Wow.
That's pretty interesting. No, so you were saying that you like to, you're a humble young man, right?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most true thing I've heard
Yeah.
come out of your mouth, because you're the most humble person I know, if we're being honest. I mean, for a man that's going to the NBA to give us a chance, that's very
Exactly.
humble,
Yeah.
and especially because we're good friends.
Yeah.
I think it's an amazing thing. Like, we have people who are just like, who think they're hot stuff already.
Yeah,
And
they're like, nah, I want to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
they're like, no, I don't want to
Yeah.
do it. Yeah, but I'm glad you came on today. Thank you for that. First off, so Nico, you have another question? for me?
yes, like, who was your biggest influence growing up?
Biggest influencer was definitely my mom. My mom did so much for me when I was growing up. I saw her work hours and hours to provide for me, my brother and sister. She's my biggest influencer.
Wow, that's good. Like, people like usually say like, oh, biggest influence is like Kobe or something, but like,
Yeah, it's
really,
great to
like-
hear someone say their mom.
Yeah, their
because
mom.
moms are probably they're what make us and hold us
Yeah.
together since our childhood.
yeah.
So I have this other question. I said, how long have you been playing basketball?
I started City League when I was about 5 years old. It was kind of unorganized because it was out of LA. But when I came out here, started playing basketball again when I was around 6 or 7 years old.
You were always the biggest of the bunch, I'd imagine.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
were always the biggest of the bunch, yeah. So basketball, why basketball? Was it just always because of the height?
My older brother used to play it. I used to watch him play, so I told myself, I want to do that too, because I just wanted to play basketball with my older brother too. So I decided to play alongside with him when I was younger.
So you guys played when you were younger?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
feel like you look up to your older brother. Everyone looks up to older
Yeah.
brothers. Luca looks up to me. So you started playing basketball for your brother, right?
Yeah.
And that's probably why Chuku started playing too, right?
Yeah,
That's
he
why-
Hey, how's Chuku doing?
Choku, man, he's doing good, man. He's lost a lot of weight. He's playing basketball now, taking it serious. I'm just rooting for my little brother.
That's good.
Chuku, last time I saw him, he's dropped a couple, man.
Yeah.
Chuku's gonna be big.
Yeah.
And he's what? Is he your height yet or no?
Nah, he's about 6'8",
6'8"?
6'7", 6'8", around there.
Wow.
How tall are you?
I'm about 6'9", 6'10".
Oh my
Damn.
God,
He's a he's a sophomore.
now he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Now he has to put his legacy on the Chino Hills basketball team, right?
For sure.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So, what were your high school years like?
High school was a lot of fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my friends in high school, they've been my friends since I was in fifth or sixth grade. You know, Mello, other people at my high school. You know, it was fun just growing up with them, watching us all grow up together.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my boys, we would always just, you know, we were little goofballs. We were class clowns.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot of fun. You know, we were very, very respectful, though,
Uh-huh.
while at it. Man, high school, it was just fun. And also playing basketball for the team, too, made everything even more fun.
Mm-hmm. So you guys all grew up together, right?
Yeah.
You guys all grew up together, and to have like that little group around you, that's probably what you guys probably motivated each other, even though you guys didn't know it.
For sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Because you guys are all coming out and doing like your own thing in this world already at such a young age. So I find that incredible, and I feel like people. That's what we tie into. We like to tie into the people you hang out with.
Yeah,
Like the
exactly.
5 people you hang out with are a reflection of who you are.
Yeah.
Would you say that's true?
I agree with that.
You would agree with that?
Yeah.
So, did you always like during high school? Did you know like you were destined to like make it to the big leagues, or like what was your thought on basketball?
For basketball, you know, I never knew what I'd amount to. I just always told myself anything's possible in this world, which is very true.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. So I just continue to stay confident, stay hopeful, work hard every day like I do now.
How did you feel getting a full ride to USC?
And USC is my dream school. That was my first scholarship when I was a freshman.
Wow.
You know, it was always in the back of my head, like I really want to go to USC. And I made my decision to go to USC when I was a junior. So it was just, it's a blessing just to go to this hometown college.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because you didn't have to go too far. It's LA. That's where you grew up, probably, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you grew up when you were 6? You lived out there. So one thing you said in there, you said anything is possible. So I feel like, and that ties in a lot to mindset. So like, how important is mindset to you right now? Like, how important has it been in your entire life?
My mindset is always to stay focused through everything. When I'm focused and I stay dedicated to what I want to do, anything's possible. And if I have a dream, I want to go get it. I'm going to stay motivated, stay hungry, and stay focused to try and get that dream.
And you're going to get that dream. That's the key word.
Yeah.
You're going to get that dream.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to do anything in your power to get to where you want to be. Even if it wasn't basketball, you'd probably be driven enough to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Right? That's always the type of person you've been, right?
Yeah.
So, Nico?
How is it being a top NBA prospect? I mean, like, that's crazy. Just being like, like top 6, right? Or like you're number 6 rank?
I'm like...
Very humble person. He's top 5. He's top 5.
Wow. Okay, my
He's a
bad.
top 5
I'm sorry. My
this
mistake.
whole NBA experience is very humbling. You know, I don't want to think too much about it because I just want to stay humble, stay grounded. You know, this is my dream.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted to make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen, and my luck, it actually ended up happening. So I just want to continue to stay humble, stay the course, and this is just one step in my journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said my luck. That's not your luck, man. You've worked your entire life for this.
That's true.
You've worked your entire life. Don't sell yourself short. You've worked your entire life to get to the point you are today. So that's leading into my next question. Nico asked, how does it feel being a top NBA prospect? But what made you that top NBA prospect?
Just working hard, man. Staying motivated. You know, I'm very religious. You know, I put all my faith to God. When I ask God, you know, I always want this to be my dream. Like, help this dream be possible if it's meant to be. And, you know, he answered my prayer by helping me stay working hard, go to the right school to showcase my skills. You know, it's just all part of the puzzle, man. Just going to USC, working hard, and me being where I am right now.
Yeah. And I love that you're religious, man. I mean, a lot of people don't understand this, but faith is huge in success.
It
because,
is.
I mean, you probably pray a lot, right?
Yeah.
You pray a lot. I pray a lot. I mean, everyone always has that faith in them because they always know that they have to ask and then they'll receive.
Yeah.
But they also have to live a good life.
Exactly.
They have to live a life without sin.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you play your cards right, if you're doing everything good, and you put your dream out there for people to listen, it's gonna come to you whether you like it or not because you're doing everything in the like you said, you're putting the puzzle pieces in, and then at the end the puzzle's done.
Yeah, I think faith is really important because you gotta believe that you're gonna get something you want. You know, like people will be like, oh, like I don't believe in God, like he's not real. Like where's the proof? But like other people will believe like without the proof.
I feel like
He's
belief
there.
is what keeps us going.
Yeah, exactly.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
It's what keeps us going. It's to think that there's a higher above than us. So, we asked you what made you become that top NBA prospect. So, where now that everything's coming at you like really fast, like everything you've worked for your entire life is just coming at you, they're throwing it at you. Where's your mindset at right now? Like, what are you thinking?
Man, I just want to play basketball right now. You know, we're in this middle of this quarantine, and all I want to do is play basketball. Literally, you know, start working out eventually, get ready for this draft. And, you know, the draft's coming soon, and I'm hopefully supposed to get drafted to wherever I go. And just right now, I just want to keep hooping, man. Just play basketball somewhere.
That's awesome. And I feel like people, like, he's just so determined to play basketball. He loves the basketball. He has a passion for basketball. Yeah. So you'd say you have a passion for it.
Oh, absolutely.
So we asked him where his mindset is, and he said he just wants to play basketball. It's like he's not even thinking about that driven stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's good to, like, take a step out of all that big, like, all the big lights. I know you probably have a lot of, like, media stuff coming at you. Like, a lot of people want to know about you, but you're just like, I don't care. I want to play basketball. Yeah. I feel like that's just being determined enough to.
Yeah. I kind of want to backtrack, like, on the mindset thing. Like, how do you deal with haters? Like, just people, like, doubting you and stuff.
I mean, people who are successful are always going to have critics, people talking down on them. Mm-hmm. You know, I just talk to the people and look up to the people who support me and love me through this whole journey. You know, I don't really pay mind to anyone who's on my downside. You know, people hear all the time, you know, all the greats hear people talking down on them. And I just want to take their same mindset and just not even acknowledge it. Mm-hmm. Just go my own course and continue to be who I am.
Just like you don't even hear them, right?
Yeah.
I feel like about the haters, this very powerful quote my mom used to tell me. It was, if you're doing something right in this life, you're going to have haters. And if you don't have haters, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So how do you think, like, what do you think about that quote?
Very true. You know, people who are nobodies or people who don't have anything going for them aren't going to have anyone really talking down on them. Mm-hmm. But when you're successful and you're high up there in life, you know, people are always going to talk down on you.
There's a lot of people with greed in this life. Yeah. And they want what you have, so they think it's...
They envy you.
Exactly. So we asked this to all our guests. It's, what is your drive? Like, what is your why, inner within? Like, why does Onyeka Okongwu play basketball every day?
Why do I play basketball? You know, I play for my family, honestly. Mm-hmm. You know, I play for my mom, my dad, my late brother, little brother and sister. You know, my family is my drive. You know, I want to play for them. You know, they've been supporting me, believing in me since I was a little one. So I just play basketball for them. That's my drive. Whenever I think of basketball and becoming successful, I think about my family.
That's powerful. I mean, a lot of people like to say their family, but I feel like the way he's talking, he genuinely means it. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like if we asked like, why his family, it's because he wants to make them proud, because his family has put so much into him. Yeah. Right? I bet your mom is taking a lot of, like, she's put a lot into you from, like, ever since you were a kid. That's how all moms are. And that's why you love her so much. That's why you said she was your biggest influence. That's awesome to hear. So, I mean, in the age we live in, first off, discipline has always been a big part of your life. You love to be, you've always been the most disciplined person I've probably ever met. And in a life we live in with so many vices, with so many people, like, liking to drink, liking to smoke, liking to, like, go off track, and not think about their future, how have you been able to, like, maintain that discipline in our age? Because our age is very hard. So how have you been able to maintain it?
To be honest, I've just always, like, been like that my whole life. I've never really been into going out, drinking, smoking, partying. I'm just a mellow type of dude. I don't really like doing much. I stay kind of low key. You know, I'm just now getting active on social media. Like, I'm just like a mellow type of guy, and I've always been like that my whole life.
Yeah, I feel like you are very low key. Yeah. You don't like a lot of the attention.
Yeah, but
it
happens anyways. You know, I'm gonna get the attention no matter how big I get. Like, attention's gonna come, but I don't really pay no mind to it. And I've just been kind of mellow.
Yeah. I feel like the reason he's, like, so mellow and so, like, low, like, he lays low is because you're a very independent person. Yeah. You like to be independent. Like, you like to live for yourself, not anybody else.
For sure.
So, like for example, let's say you don't go to the NBA, but you have another dream, like behind you. Everyone would be like, oh my God, like, he was destined to go to the NBA, and everyone would think he's sad, but so independent that he doesn't care. He's gonna do whatever he needs to do to be successful in his life, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
So, how are you going to make your legacy different than others?
My legacy, honestly, I'm play basketball for my older brother. You know, I am his legacy. You know, I'm the second version of him. And, you know, when I play basketball, I just play for him. And whenever people ask me, like, why do you play? Like, what makes you so, like, whenever people ask me, like, why do I play basketball all the time? Like, I play for my older brother. That's about it.
Wow, that's powerful.
That
you know?
is. And just real quick, I want to take a moment. May he rest in peace. I've never met Nam, but I know he was a great person. I've heard a lot of stuff about him. So Nico, you have another question for him?
Yeah. What do you want to accomplish in your career? Like, it doesn't even have to be about the NBA. Like, do you want to do something after it, or like, do you want to like? Did you have like aspirations to go into like, I don't know, just like business side of things?
Right now, eventually I want to pursue going into something after my career. But right now, I'm just focused on playing basketball. My goal is just to be the best version of myself on and off the court. Be the best player I can on the court, and off the court, just be a great human being. That's my goal.
Yeah.
That's just to be not the greatest, but to be the greatest to yourself.
Yeah.
To fulfill yourself, because you don't owe anybody else anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of people can say that.
Not a lot of people can say that. A lot of people want to be like, oh, the most famous person. I want to be this. I want to be that.
I want the most money.
I want to have. Yeah, but O doesn't care about that, and I find that to just be amazing. So, we have a lot of people that don't know how to begin, or have tried and failed at their task. What would you say to them, and what helped you overcome the curveballs life has thrown at you?
I've been through a lot in my life, and like I said earlier, my faith in God is powerful. I pray to Him for a lot of things. My faith in Him just gets me through life in general. So when I know there's a God watching me, I just continue to stay confident and stay doing what I'm doing, and hopefully, God will be there for me like He always has been.
That's awesome to hear,
Yeah.
and that's how you overcome everything, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say to the people that don't know?
Honestly, man, just stay confident, stay true to yourself. Just continue to keep working hard at what you do and stay confident. Confidence is just a big thing.
Confidence is key.
Yeah.
Confidence is key in whatever you do in life. So I always say to those people who are struggling at whatever they're doing, to stay confident.
So on this show, we started this thing called the Bulletproof mentality. It came from us. It starts with mindset. It then goes on to drive. Then it goes to creativeness, and then execution. So we have you on because we feel like you know how to execute well. So what do you think? What do you think has like built you up to this point for you to execute and accomplish your goals?
Just my driving will. My willpower is very strong. When I do something, I do it to my max potential. That's why I am where I am today. Whenever I do something, I do it to my best.
You always have to do it to your best. I feel like that's how it is. I feel like that's how you become successful. Because once you don't feel like you're the best, then what's the point in doing anything, right? Like you wouldn't play basketball if you didn't even get a scholarship, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you always have to like plan your life to the point where you're always like at the top and you know what to do and like this can make you successful.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself in, let's say, like 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years, man. Hopefully I'm playing basketball somewhere for some money. That's why I see myself in the next 5 to 10 years. Playing basketball, hopefully in the NBA.
That's cool. That's cool.
Is there going to be a championship in Onyeka Okongwu's near future?
Man, that's the goal. Man, if I'm in the NBA to win a championship, but just hopefully just playing basketball, providing for my family in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, and when you do win that championship, because I know you're gonna win one, I'm gonna make sure to be at that game, and I'm gonna be like, oh, and then you're gonna have to bring me on the court, and I'm gonna celebrate with like everyone.
All right, bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So, I'm like, I guess you would say like basketball kind of like revolves around your life. Would you say like what does basketball mean to you?
Man, basketball has done a lot for me. It's brought me to see new things, meet new people. Basketball has opened up a lot of doors for me. Basketball has helped me go to Europe. I've been to Paris and Barcelona because of basketball.
Oh, damn.
I've met a lot of new people because of basketball. Like one of my favorite NFL players, Bobby Wagner. I met him because of basketball. I try to stay loyal to the game because it's been loyal to me back.
So you'd say it's opened a lot of doors for you?
For sure.
For sure. It's been, that's pretty cool to hear. So we're nearing the end of the interview. We've asked you all the questions that we're interested about, and we like to tell our guests if they have one message for the viewers at home watching this, especially the youth, because that's what we like to target.
Yeah.
What would you tell them to be able to live a life of success?
Just stay confident, man. Just shoot for the stars. Don't ever let someone tell you can't do that or that's unrealistic. That's not true. If you have a dream, go pursue it. And when you do get that dream and you do become successful, stay true to yourself, because when people get a lot of attention or money, they tend to lose themselves throughout that whole thing. So I just say stay confident and stay who you are.
That's awesome. Stay yourself. I feel like that's a great way to cap off this entire thing. Because we've talked this entire season about success and how to achieve it. But I don't think we've ever talked about, like, once you get there, you always need to stay true to yourself.
Yeah,
you can't be a fake. You can't go Hollywood on everybody, right? That's what we say. You can't go Hollywood, because then you just lose all the people that have been with you for the entirety of that.
You lose what makes you you.
Exactly. You lose what makes you you. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
All right, man. So thank you guys so much. That's the end of the interview. That's the end of the series. We want to thank you guys so much for watching us, for watching all our episodes, for being supportive, for liking, for following. Today, I just wanted to end this episode off by summarizing the Bulletproof mentality. The Bulletproof mentality consists of mindset, and consists of drive. It consists of creativeness and execution. So throughout the entirety of the series, I hope that we've explained it well enough to the point where you can take action in your life. We want you to take action. We make this for you guys. Yeah. We want you guys to be successful. We could care less about money or about the followers or about anything, but we work for you guys because we were always in that spot. We never knew what to do. But thank God we had our parents to talk us through everything.
Yeah, to advise us, to just help with everything.
Yeah. So we're going to end this series today, but don't think it's the end of Bulletproof Radio.
Second season, baby.
Second season's coming soon. The second season, we will be putting on mentors. Our mentors. We will be putting on a lot of guests who are already accomplished, who inspire us, who have already done something in their life and have been able to provide for their family. So we hope you guys stay tuned for that. We thank you guys so much for all the support you've given us thus far. We want to remind you guys to follow our Instagram, our YouTube, our TikTok, our Twitter, and our Facebook. Thank you guys so much. And never forget, live by the Bulletproof mentality.